Hello, howdy everybody. Oops. Hello and howdy everybody. Long time no talk. Sorry. Sorry I've been kind of MIA for a bit. I've been working on a new project, a new animatic, which I'm also going to make a video about soon. Don't worry, I'm going to be detailing my progress and also how I go about making my animatics. So keep your eyeballs peeled for that video. Also, just saw the FNAF 2 movie and it was so awesome. Like, I can't put into words how much I loved it. Actually, I can. I thought it was so much better than the first movie. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I thought it made sense lore-wise. Like, I was not lost. And trust me, I know this because I am an expert in FNAF as someone who has literally never played the games ever and only watched playthroughs and lore videos. Which I just watched this really good retrospective. Well, it's not a retrospective. It was a timeline of FNAF, and it was only like an hour and a half long, and it was the most cinematic, it was beautifully made, it was gorgeous, it was literally like a production. I think it's by FNAF, but I was flabbergasted. I was like, dang, this is really good quality. But anyway, I really liked the movie and I'd like to know your thoughts on it too. I could also do another video talking about all the movies that I like, if that's something that y'all are into, because I can talk about that kind of stuff forever. But this video specifically, I have a few speed paints I recorded a bit ago, and I wanted to, for these drawings specifically, I wanted to challenge myself by finding some more detailed references on Pinterest and drawing my OCs and giving them an actual personality and life and actual vibes, if that makes sense. I always have a hard time with making my OCs seem like actual people, and I also have a hard time making them interesting outside of their general story that I have for them in my head, which, side note, I know I say this all the time, but I do want to actually write a story for them. I have a rough draft for how I want it to go, so maybe I will do another video documenting my process, and we can also brainstorm together, who knows. But for that, I'm kind of just I'm writing it out as if it were chapters, like a actual written story. And I think I'm gonna illustrate that based off of what I've written. But I'm like, how do I want to do it? It's stressing me out, y'all. It's really stressing me out. So any help on how to bring your stories to life would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, moving on to the actual topic for this video. Even because I'm kind of I did write a script, but I'm kind of rambling a lot, and I apologize, but I have a lot to talk about. I needed to tell you guys about FNAF. I couldn't not talk about FNAF, especially because I've been watching lore videos out of the wazoo. As I was editing the video, I was watching a video on all of the FNAF animatronics and what they mean and who they are, so I have a lot to talk about. But anyway, something I like to do when thinking about my OCs is I like to go on Pinterest and look for reference images that kind of really embody the vibes of my characters. For Clara, I look for mad scientist type reference pictures, which of course, and I know every artist goes on Pinterest to look for references, but I just think it's a really useful tool to use, especially when you come across cool portrait photography that you wouldn't find otherwise, or cool outfits. It just helps with finding a little bit of that inspiration when you can't think of things off the top of your head. And I'm sure there are many other resources out there that I have not tried, but I really like to use Pinterest. Although I would love to take one of those online courses to like really crack down on anatomy, and they're not in the cards right now. I'm too lazy, but I do want to take those classes. I should. It's probably really helpful. Anyway, for these drawings that I'm doing, I found references for Clara, Lana, and Ivy, and I only did like one full illustration, and that's with Ivy, but I still wanted to put personality in the other drawings as well, which like the ones I did for Clara, I wanted to make her look, I just wanted to make her look like not evil, but also kind of evil, and also mysterious, and like she has more going on to her than what meets the eye. And for Lana, I thought it would be fun to draw her running to school as if she were late with the toast in her mouth. So that's just why I did that. And the one I did for Ivy, I really wanted to challenge myself with kind of creating a space that she fits in, and like that she a lived-in space is what I wanted to make. And I think I succeeded with that. But personality is something that's really important when it comes to your OCs, and when it comes to getting people to actually like your OCs and engage with them, which, hint, hint, wink, wink, if anybody wants to draw me fan art, I will definitely shout you out. And also love you forever. Anyway, giving your OCs a personality outside of what they look like is really important, because a silhouette, like a well-known silhouette, is very important when it comes to designing characters so that they can be recognized without any of their defining features. They can just be recognized by the silhouette, but they need to have something that will draw them in and kind of adds relatability to them and gets people to actually like them and engage with them, and instead of feeling like just like 2D characters, they feel like actual people. And a way I like to do this is going to like incorrect quote generator and finding phrases that I think will fit my characters, and I'll draw them. I had a couple of those in my sketchbook that I showed. Same with drawing them as certain memes or TikTok trends, which is something I do need to do more of. I know. I'm working on it. I'm just lazy, and I'm not lazy. I've got a whole lot of other projects that I'm working on. But it helps to build relatability with your audience, and it makes your characters feel more real, because overall, your characters are so much more than just lines and colors. Something else I find fun, which I did with my drawing of Ivy, is I like to imagine what their bedrooms look like. And it's not the first time I've done that. I kind of went balls to the walls with my Red Wine Supernova AMV, and in the backgrounds that I drew for that, I really wanted to like emphasize Lana and Ivy's different personalities and how they differ, especially with their rooms and how their rooms look, and like what they decorate with and all that stuff. But I like thinking about what kind of furniture they would have, or what kind of decorations they would have. Is their room messy? Is it clean? Do they have a lot of knickknacks, or are they more minimalist? And what kind of music would they listen to? Do they have any hobbies? Stuff like that. It's just so fun to think about, because again, it helps to flesh them out as people rather than just characters. And like with Ivy, I thought to myself, I'm like, what kind of songs would she listen to? What kind of music does she like? And I came to the conclusion that, of course, she would listen to Chappell Roan, because why not? But then I was like, I also thought, well, she probably would listen to Fleetwood Mac and Kate Bush and Lana Del Rey and all those artists. And I also like partially was inspired by looking at my girlfriend and I, our playlist that we have together, and like kind of going off of what we listen to and putting our personalities in there. But I also gave Ivy a lot of bunny motifs. She's very much so just kind of bunny coded to me, I think, which I also do want to give them personas. I think I'm in between a fox or a rabbit for Ivy. I know those are two vastly different things, but she gives both vibes to me. And Lana is a dog. She is a retriever, and that's what what I have for her, which I just think is very funny. But yeah, I really love drawing my OCs in kind of just in more like lifelike scenarios, if that makes sense, because I want them to be real people. They make me so soft, and Clara makes me feel things, and I don't want to talk about it. But with my AMV that I'm working on, my animatic I'm doing, it is about Clara, which is very exciting, and I'm very proud of it so far and what it looks like, and I think that it's gonna be a banger, guys. LOL. Anyway, aside from that, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for listening to me ramble. I'm sorry that I haven't really uploaded much in the past few months. I've been quite a busy bee, but if you feel so inclined, you can support me on my social media. Also take a look at the illustrations that I did. They're probably on screen or have been on screen. Again, this is a very casual video, but thank you for making it this far, and if you did make it this far, love you, Illy. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me and letting me just put my thoughts out there, because I do have fun. I have fun with this, and I think I need to fine-tune what I do a little more, but still, thank you for watching. Love ya. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!